to your workout. This is going to be a yoga workout for a stiff body. If you are just absolutely stiff and tired, you feel like you just can't move, we're just going to run through a couple of sun salutations to loosen the body up, but it will be gentle and slow. So I will catch you in just a second. Grab a pair of yoga blocks if you have them, if you need some assistance reaching the ground or just for support. So I'll catch you in just a second. Let's get started with a little bit of a stretch to warm our bodies up a little bit. Go ahead and take one leg out, extend one leg, and let's put this left leg to the inside of the right leg. And we're just going to do our little side body stretch here. Maybe even reach for the toe, either with both hands or one, and try to keep those hips pressed into the mat. Your blocks are there if you need a little bit extra lift or assistance. And then come down to the front. Try to bring your face as close to the floor. If you're not able to reach the floor, let the block help you. And maybe just rest your forehead on the top, lower, or the flattest level. You know, it's kind of nice to just have your forehead resting so your upper body can just relax and then your legs are doing the stretch. All right, let's pull that leg in and push the other leg out. Shift on your mat if you need to. And then we are reaching. Now one side of your body is going to be more flexible than the other. We're doing the reach, elbow to the floor. Making sure you're adding in those deep breaths. It's hard for me when I'm talking, but I do it loud and exaggerated just so you know about it. And then let's reach for the floor. So you're just coming to the inside in between this empty space, maybe resting your head on this block and then stretch your arms out so that you get that extra stretch in your leg. All right. I'm going to grab my other block. We're going to take it into a forward fold now. And the blocks will be helpful if you're not able to reach all the way. You're going to put your face or your chest or your upper body rest on top of the block. Maybe put your chin up there if it's comfortable for you. And see if you can just reach for your feet. If you have the flexibility, go ahead and fold your body all the way down. Keep pushing yourself to stretch a little deeper. Maybe even rest your elbows on the floor. And then we're going to lift the body up. Now we're going to do a fun little stretch. I saw this on one of my Peloton yoga girls. I do yoga on Peloton. I do yoga with Boho Beautiful. All right, so now your feet are going out wide. Instead of doing a regular Pilates version, leg pull back support, we're going to extend our legs out wide and push up into this great stretch all around. All you stiff bodies out there would probably enjoy this. Now, if this is too difficult, pull one leg in and just do one leg at a time. Maybe pulse into it. And then let's go ahead and try the other leg and pulse into it. Your mat is helpful if you need the stickiness. Otherwise, try, even if you're sitting low, and push up. Oh, the biceps are getting a great stretch here. Bring the feet underneath, flip forward onto your hands and knees. Let's go through a couple of cat-cows and then we're going to stand up and work our sun salutations for our stiff bodies. Let's do a thread the needle after these cat-cows though. So take the right arm, slide it through, and the left arm is reaching up to the top of the mat, or you can wrap it behind you in a bind. You can even drop down lower. I like to keep my hips up for this thread the needle. Reach the left arm and the right arm back out into your neutral position. Take the left arm now, thread it through, and your right arm is either up above or back behind. And again, you can either sit lower into this posture or hips can be up high. And then release, open the knees or close the knees for a deep child's pose. Shift into that pose. And again, if you need some assistance, maybe have a block for your forehead. All right, let's come on up to our standing position. Start in your downward facing dog, just to unstiffen the body, maybe shift your legs and hips from side to side. Press one and then the other down. And then let's take a walk, maybe stiff leg walk up to the front of the mat. We're in our forward fold. Fold a little deeper and then roll the body up into your standing pose. Arms come up overhead, folding again from the hips down. Let's step back with the right knee. Drop the knee to the floor. Hands are going to come up. So deepen this stretch a little bit. Drop that hip lower if you want to feel that stretch. And then hands come back to the floor. Step back into your downward facing dog. Again, we are taking it very slow here. And then we're going to step forward with the right foot, dropping the left knee now to the ground. Get your balance. Arms are up overhead. Dropping this hip low. Your left hip is dropping low into this lunge. Hands back to the floor. Stepping back into downward facing dog. Hold. A couple of breaths here. You can do about 5 breaths. Maybe roll your head. Do some neck stretches to unstiffen or de-stiffen your body. And let's lift up on the heels. Roll the body forward into plank. We're going to do a knees, chest, chin to the floor. And then scoop up into upward facing dog or cobra. So now with upward facing dog, your legs are off the floor, back into downward facing dog. And let's step or hop back into our forward fold. Arms overhead, back into prayer. Let's take that one more time. We're going to start with the left leg. Arms overhead, fold forward, come up halfway. Hands back to the floor, step back with the left knee, and drop it down. Sink those hips low. Hands to the floor, stepping the right foot back. Now let's switch. Stepping the left foot forward now into our deep lunge. Get a good stretch. Dropping this hip down. Hands come to the floor. Push up into downward facing dog. We're kind of taking it nice and slow. Maybe a few modifications here. Let's hold. A couple of breaths. Then we're going to lift our heels up, roll the body forward, drop the knees, chest, chin to the floor, come up into your cobra or upward facing dog. Back bend here and push back into downward facing dog. We're going to step or hop to the front. Lift up. All right, now we are back in our standing mountain pose. We're going to take one step back with the right foot into our warrior 2. So you can do that little fancy transition with your arms. And let's just pulse into this stretch. Maybe get some arm movement here. So I'm bending and straightening the front knee. And 5. Push into that hand. Turn the fist or turn the hand palm up and reach back into a peaceful warrior. And then come into extended side angle. Little stretch. Fold your body down. You're in your lunge position. And then we're just going to step back with the left foot and switch the feet. Now the right foot. Fancy arm movement to get into your Virabhadrasana 2. Pulsing to start. And then let's add in the hand movements. Straighten the leg and push out. Reach with the right hand, flip the palm, come back into peaceful warrior. Deepen that stretch if you can. And then extended side angle. That's my back cracking. Frame the foot with both hands. Let's step back into downward facing dog for a little break. And we're going to start that little sequence all over again. So slight bend to the knees and jump or step forward. Forward fold. Arms up. Come back into prayer. Arms overhead. Forward fold. Come up halfway. Hands to the floor. Step back with the right foot into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. And then we pulse for 1, 2, 3. And then let's add in some arms. And 5. Reach that left hand, flip the palm, come back into a peaceful warrior. Holding for just a second, and then stretch into extended side angle, or bring the hand all the way down behind the leg for extended side angle. And then frame the foot. So now you're in your lunge, runner's lunge position, and let's just switch the feet out. So now you plant your left foot down and your right foot in the front. Bring the arms up. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Pulse. And then arm movements for 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Reach the hand. Push back into peaceful warrior. Good stretch here. Come down into extended side angle with your hand to the floor or using a block. Reframe that foot. We're going to step back into downward facing dog. Lift up on the heels. Roll forward into plank. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Press your fingertips down to the outsides of your mat. And let's just lower and lift in our cobra. Stretch here. As I'm going up, squeezing my glutes together. 4 and 5. Whew. Now rest your forehead on your hands. Maybe wiggle your hips. Let's do some little kicks. 4 and 5 and 6. All right, and then let's take it into a swan dive. Arms and legs are extended out, and you're lifting the whole body up from this prone position. Lift up like you're diving into the pond. And hold. And then press the fingertips and the toes to the floor. Push your body up. Go back into your child's pose for a counter stretch. And then we're going to lift up into a waving motion. Thigh stretch. Just a single arm here. Reaching back. Rainbow motion with the hand. Let's do the the left hand. Just waving the arm. All right. And then press your hands to your hips. Taking away the stiffness. Let's go into a pigeon stretch. So bring your foot out in front of you and drop your hips to the ground. Blocks come in handy. The way you want to use them is a block is either underneath your hip, so you're propped up on it. I can show you on the other side. And then you can also rest your forehead on one of the blocks. It's a great stretch. Let's switch out the leg. I'm going to show you how to put that block underneath. So you're just going to sit on it. If you need some support, find a comfortable spot where it fits under you. And then you can come down low and rest your head on top of the other block. Now that's if you need it. If you don't need it, just move it out of the way and settle into your stretch. A couple of breaths here. And then we're going to carefully press up again. Let's come into our easy pose. Relaxing the shoulders. Sukhasana pose. Rolling the shoulders. Let's do some upper body circles. Try to keep your hips on the floor and just leaning away. Let's go the other direction. And just loosen your body up. We can do one more stretch. Hands can press into the mat behind you and just pick the hips up. So you are in a little back bend and a hip opening stretch. Come down, switch the legs out, and then push up again. Tossing the head back. And then come down, let's reach forward, maybe reach for your blocks out wide, or just see if you can come down lower with your upper body. Maybe your forehead can reach the floor. And that's going to be it for today's gentle yoga workout that's supposed to help you with your stiffness. So if you are stiff, you just need to relax your muscles. We are gentle, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining me. We'll catch up soon. Bye.